Start.
So hi, myself I'm Anupriya Pallapu and this is group. Group number is 27 and these are the group members. Joyson, Sahaya Arul, Sibin Sen, Dikshit Parson. Organization we have selected is Hyundai. So this is the table of content. Here we can see overview of company of Hyundai. So this is company overview. Home country is South Korea, headquarters is Seoul. Founder Chung Ju Young. Founded year will be 1967. Geographical presence is 200 countries. Mission is to progress for humanity. Sustainability goal will be electric vehicles and hydrogen fuel cell technology. Hyundai is a multinational corporation and transnational corporation. So here we can see in this flowchart, it's all about international strategy. In this we can see international drivers and advantages like frame specific and geographic. So in this international strategy, we can see that market selection and mode of entry. So this is the internationalization drivers. In this we can see 5 types of drivers like market drivers, cost drivers, government drivers, competitive, technological. In market drivers, demand expansion, branding takes place. In cost drivers, labor sourcing takes place. In government drivers, subsidies regulation takes place. In competitive, globalization takes place. In technology, research and collaborations takes place. So this is the film specific advantages. In this we can see focused R&D and strong tech innovation, cost effective production, effective brand image and decision, global supply distribution services, green energy sustainability, vertical integration and good financial. So here is a geographical area. In this picture we can see that so many countries where it takes place, like we can see here like manufacturing plants, facilities, direct sales, subsidies, sales more than 200 countries globally. So here is another geographical area. In this table we can see that regions, countries where they place the key locations and manufacturing plants, the direct sales, subsidiaries. So this is the market selection where the market selected the countries. So we can see here South Korea is home market. In this, we can see Seoul, which is called uh, Hyundai company is made in Seoul. So, and we can see different countries like India, North America, Germany, Middle East, Czech Republic, Turkey, Latin America, Indonesia, China. So, coming to this, we can see that India has largest market with low cost. North America has high income and large demand. Germany has advanced market green unitary products, and Middle East also has imports where it imports the products into different cities in the form of CKD assembly. CZ Republic also has advanced market green unitary products, and Turkey also has the same. Latin America has a high growth in market in regional hub, and Indonesia also has the largest market, lowest cost. China also has a largest market with low cost. So here we can see that mode of entry. In this table we can see what is the type of mode. Like here we can see export testing, market scale, which country we can also see like Latin America, assemble CKD, small, Middle East, fully owned subsidiary, large, USA. So joint venture, regular, China. So emerging market is based on economies. So in this we can see 4 different types of economies. First one is advanced economies, second one is emerging, third one is developing, and the last one is frontier. So in this we can see that some countries involved in these different kinds of economies. The first one in advanced economy, in this, we can see USA, Germany, South Korea, Japan is involved. And the second one, emerging economies in this, China, India, Indonesia, Egypt, Brazil, these countries are involved. And the other one, developing economies, in this, we can see India, Indonesia, Egypt, Middle East, these countries are involved. And the last one, frontier economies, Middle East, Africa, these countries are involved. So we can see the significance of emerging market. So mostly Hyundai market always focus on the middle class where demand for car increases constantly. So we can get to know that it always focuses on the brand where we can get the the competitive labor cost, and the government also provides incentives which provides cost-effective production hubs. And the branches in the emerging market provides the effective services near to the nearby cities. Hyundai always focus on the green mobility and EV in the emerging markets. So thank you. The next slides will be explained by my friend Joyson.
Yeah, thank you. In this slide, we can see the OLA Dunning model. This is concludes the ownership and location internationalization. The entry mode of company is mainly focused on the export, where the market scale is testing carried in Latin America. Similarly, the small market scale is carried for Middle East, and entry mode is assembled in CKD. The entry mode wholly owned subsidiary is large in USA, India, and Czech Republic. The regular market scale is followed in China as the entry point is joint venture. The Violet Dunning paradigm for investing in FDI is focused on the ownership, location, and the internationalization. The ownership of Hyundai includes the strong brand reputation, effective R&D, vertical integration, and international design and technology, and the leadership. The location is based on the company expenditure that is cost effective, market access, incentives, and trade agreement. The internationalization is based on the technology usage, control quality standards in production, and efficient global operations. Hence, the Hyundai completely satisfy and successful in FDI. Here we can see the Hyundai motives for international drivers. Motives for FDA Hyundai, it contains market seeking motives and research or asset seeking motives and efficiency seeking motives. Motives for FDA Hyundai satisfy the huge and expanding clientele such as those in China, India, and US. Merchandise should be tailored to local tastes, small vehicles in India and SUVs in US, produced domestically to prevent limitation on imports and tariffs. Example, Hyundai manufacturing in Alabama, USA for the North American market are one example. Yeah, facility in Chennai, India will supply the country's need for affordability priced automobiles while also exporting nearby nations. Uh, Resources asset seeking motives obtain uh, com- competent or workers, for example, German automotive technologies for research and development, reach out the regional innovation hubs and supply networks and blast technological capacities uh, such as autonomous technology and EV. Boost brand recognition in developed markets, place itself close to important and rivals and industrial hubs. For example, the R&D centers for advanced automotive technology and design in the USA and Germany. Constructing the EV-focused plants in the United States to compete in the green mobility market, and efficiency-seeking motives decreased price for workers, supplies, and logistical in protection. Uh, Take advantage of economics associated with scale by utilizing local production centers, streamline international supply chains, and cut down on the lead times. For example, with efficiency, Hyundai's Turkish facility distributes to North America by acting as an EU manufacturing hub. Yeah, Czech Republic factory lowers tariffs and shipping expenses. Uh, as the next flowchart explains Porter's diamond model. The Porter's diamond model analysis for Hyundai provides highly competitive advantage in globalization. It contains factor condition, demand condition, and related and supporting industries and firm strategy and rivalry. Um, the company concentrate more in fact a condition based on skilled labor, R&D, and tech infrastructure. The firm strategy and rivalry focus on the high competition and innovation based on culture. The related and supporting industries is depend on the effective supplier and vertical integration. The demand condition are focused on the market scale, tech savvy, and green energy. Here we can see the Upasala network model. The Hyundai is completely based on Upasala and network model. In Upasala model, it contains internationalization in phases. In network model, internationalization is fueled by connection with the organization, associates, and vendors and consumers. In Upasala model, as awareness of the market increase, low commitment, entry modes like exporting, subsequently followed by greater dedication. Instead than learning things one step at a time, entering new markets frequently involves utilizing networks in network model. In Upasala model, markets that are fewer hazardous or psychologically near are the first to expand. In network model, yeah, focus on collaboration, joint venture agreements, and integration into international networks. Um, Next slide will be say by my group member Dikshit.
Yeah, well, thank you, Jason. Coming to the point, India has the ability to reach far broader consumer network than the home South Korean marketplace, along owing to its sales in over 200 different countries. International share of market and increase in revenue is supported by large scale purchases in major economies such as the USA, India, and Europe. In the Middle East, India and developing nations, Hyundai is a leader automaker effective economy. Hyundai reduces the manufacture costs for each piece by manufacturing in huge quantities for foreign markets. International procurement and standardized automotive channels such modular EV constructions save creation and assembly costs. Reducing RD as well as production expenses results from Lonic EVs using standard infrastructure across geographies, location specific. And Hyundai is able to bypass the limitations on imports and charges by producing locally. Availability of competent, reasonably priced labor in nations like Indonesia, Turkey, and India. Implementing use of regional commerce agreements. The strong innovation is India's capacity to access global skills pools such as IT hubs in the US, Germany, and India is enhanced by globalization. Creativity and enhanced products are accelerated when exposed to a variety of client wants. Although Indian and RD modifies vehicles for regional circumstances. Hyundai's development facilities in Europe customize automobiles for ill interests. Green services EV. Hyundai's worldwide reach enable it to swiftly build forward its EV and hydrogen car tracks, taking advantage of green advantages in developed countries such as California and Europe, while establishing emerging economies ready for environmental transformations. Competitive benefits. Hyundai gained for a long time reputation and leaderships in the market, establishing an early presence among important developing areas such as India in 1996. It is established its position as a top manufacturer of dependable, reasonably priced automobiles and increasing EVs in developing nations and as a global automobile giant. Faces several challenges in the globalization process. These include cultural economics. Coming to the next part, the challenges faced by Hyundai in globalization. The challenges are cultural differences, strong competitions, rules and regulations, currency fluctuations, technological changes, market preferences, supply chain, and its impacts are difficult in adjusting to local preference and customer behavior. Hard to maintain market share and profit margins due to global rivals. Compliance because becomes costly and complex across different countries. Exchange rates may lead to profit and losses. Need to constantly invest in RD, put financial pressures. Suddenly shifts in demand could hurt business in keywords. For supply chain issues, there is a delay and higher cost in production due to logistical challenges. Coming to the next part, risk mitigation strategy. Diversify offerings and marketing. So don't rely on the market or product. Instead of spreading across many, local manufacturing and joint ventures help reduce trade risks and improves market responsiveness. Supply chains resiliences uses digital tools and diverse suppliers to reduce delays and costs. Currency management balance trade in different currencies to reduce volatility and focus on green innovation helps to meet environmental regulations and to appeal eco-conscious customers. Adapt locally. It to customize products and services based on religion needs to stay competitive. Yeah, thank you. The next part will continue by Shibin.
Good. Okay, thank you, Dikshit. And I am going to explain about recommendation to overcome challenge. Hyundai need to invest in regional culture research and need to focus on the local marketing campaign. The competition can be overcome by strong innovation, effectiveness, and the best customer service. The rules and regulations can be overcome by local production and sourcing. The hedging and the currency adjustment helps to overcome the fluctuation of money. The transformation has been overcome investing in R&D and also by skilled workforce. The supply chain issue can be overcome by production sourcing and vertical integration. And I am going to conclude my points. The global commerce landscape is constantly complicated and constantly changing. The rise of globalization, innovation in technology, political and governmental shift, fluctuations in the economy, diverse cultures, as well as sustainability issues are some of the factors influence it. In today's commercial context, integrated marketplace, fast digital development, and increasing needs for moral and ecological conscious behavior present both advantages and drawbacks. And business required to be powerful, adaptable, and responsive in order to successfully flourish. They also need to aware of geographic difference, maintains updated on international developments, and adjust their plans to suit both domestic and foreign requirements. Business that prioritize creativity, teamwork, and satisfy clients will be stronger position to weather the current crisis and see stable growth. That's it. Our presentation about Hyundai. Thank you.
Thank you, Shibin.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bro.